Yes.
Been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat.
It's Steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twang Tuesday. And on this day, I like to feature country music, past, present, or future on the channel.
Yeah.
So, here we are. It is Twangin' Tuesday. I just finished doing Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time album last week. I did put out a challenge that if I got at least 20 likes on the very last song of that album, that I would go ahead and do the Dangerous album. And guess what?
Hey, what happened?
I hit it last night, right around the time that I was doing my second video for Mashup Monday. So I thank you all for, participating in that. I mean, I don't think I asked for a lot, especially when I do my videos. And I thought, I see other people saying, like, give me so many likes and I'll do this song. So you guys did it, so I'm doing it, and
It's about damn time.
the first song that I am going to do is called Wasted on You. Now, for some reason, I felt like I had heard this, or I actually had done it before, because prior to doing songs off of One Thing at a Time, I was just doing Morgan Wallen songs here and there. I wasn't doing them like I was. So I felt like I had done Wasted on You, but I hadn't. And so here we are. Now, let's take a look, first of all, at what this song did on the charts. And Bob Lamo into number 78 in Australia, number 10 on the Canada Hot 100, number 1 on the Canada Country, number 43 on the Canada Hot Adult Contemporary, number 19 on the Global 200, number 26 in New Zealand, number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 25 on the US Adult Contemporary, number 14 on the US Adult Top 40, number 1 on the US Country Airplay, number 1 on the US Hot Country Songs, and number 16 on the US Mainstream Top 40. Now, as I was reading this, I was seeing that it said that Morgan Wallen debuted the song in January of 2011 on an acoustic set that he did on YouTube. It says, Wasted on You debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, dated the week ending January 23rd of 2021, alongside the album's tracks Somebody's Problem, Warning, and Sand in My Boots, and the singles 7 Summers and More Than My Hometown. And doing so, Wallen became the first artist ever to chart 6 songs within the top 10 of the Hot Country Songs at the same time. The song's debut at the top of the chart coincided with Dangerous, the double album's debuting at the number 1 position on the top country album charts, making Wallen the first ever artist to debut at the top of both charts simultaneously.
Get the fuck out of here.
Furthermore, it was Wallen's second debut at the top, making him the first artist to have multiple songs debuting at number 1 on the country charts. Wasted on You also debuted, we already went to that, for what it did on. So, it did a lot. And as far as the song being released on radio, it wasn't released on radio until late, March 7th of 2022. Yet the song was number 1 in January of 2021. How does that work? I don't know. But, the charts are the charts. Sometimes you don't understand them. Sometimes you understand them too much. So, if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week, or at least I'm trying to. So, here is the inaugural, song from the Dangerous album by Morgan Wallen. And without any further ado, here is Wasted on You.
Wankers. Fucking embarrassing. Waste of our time. Fucking waste of our time.
I don't always wake up in the morning, pour myself a strong. Oh, but when I get lonely, I do. Your memory gets to burning, lean back on the bourbon. Sure as hell can't keep leaning on you. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. It's all my fault, yeah, I dropped the ball. You're gone and I'm gone, 3 seats to the wind. Thinking about all I've wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. All of these miles on this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you. Wasted on you. Yeah, I swore this won't be different. My heart wouldn't listen to my head and these boots on my feet. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. That's why I've been wasted on you. All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. All of these miles on this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you. Wasted on you. Like this pile of your stuff that's packed up in the back, right down to the flame of this match. Wasted on you. 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 All of this time and all of this money, all of these sorries I don't owe you, honey. All of these miles on this Chevy and prayers in a pew. All them days I spent wasted on you. Wasted on you. Wasted on you. Wasted on you.
Damn, that shit was dope.
Alright, so that was Wasted on You. And at the very first couple of notes, it sounded like it was going to be a totally different song, because when the guitar came in, I thought it almost sounded like the beginning of Friends in Low Places, until it actually the song started to take form. I was like, no, this is nothing like Friends in Low Places. This is a song about, because of a breakup, because of something happening between him and a significant other, now he's getting wasted, thinking about her, or wasted because of, how he felt about her, how he still feels about her. And, it's because I'm listening to the albums in reverse, I now hear the certain themes that were played on the One Thing at a Time album, something like You Proof or whatever. And, when I start to go backwards now, I'm wondering if that's why the CMA snubbed him, because he wasn't as country as they would like him to be when he has beats like this. Granted, the guitars are there and everything else, his voice, the twang. I mean, I haven't heard a twang like that in a while before I started listening to Morgan Wallen, and he's got everything else except for, always having a traditional country, just drum and a snare and whatever. He's got a little bit more. Again, I think I said this before, if you grow up in a certain era and you're listening to all kinds of music, not just country, you know, you're listening to hip hop, you're listening to rock and roll, you're listening to pop, some of that's going to rub off on you. I watched a small little thing last night about Kid Rock and how he was stealing the culture, and how, you know, Kid Rock grew up listening to hip hop music, and then he used hip hop music to launch his career. And then once he got his career, he abandoned the hip hop music, went straight country. First he went from hip hop to rock to country, and that's where he's kind of settled in now amongst country, and, you know, especially amongst the right, when Kid Rock never grew up as poor as he tried to portray himself to be. Kid Rock grew up in a household where he had lots of money, where he could afford the opportunity to try to do another career and be, you know, they had lots and lots of money. But enough with Kid Rock. You know, that when I heard the beginning of that, I was like, okay, makes sense. And then you hear somebody like Morgan Wallen, who now is up to, you know, he's done 2 double albums, so you technically can consider those 4 albums, and then whatever came before that. So you're roughly around 6 albums, maybe, if you put out 2 albums before this. So he already has an identity after 6 albums, and, you know, hopefully, you know, he'll stick with having his own identity and not letting the culture or the category that, you know, he kind of caters to mainly, you know, dictate how he is, you know, going forward. I want him to continue to be his individual self and do what he wants to do. Because you know what? You know, even Garth Brooks tried something different. You know, a lot of people, when you get to be established, you have that freedom to do whatever you want. So I hope he continues to keep on this.
Yeah.
But the beat was kicking. I liked it. So, yeah, I can still, you know, fuck with Morgan Wallen. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.